We don't have any cash.
I feel like kind of like a traitor when I start killing zombies, because
We don't have any cash.
I feel like kind of like a traitor when I start killing zombies, because I was a zombie.
Really? Explain.
Yeah.
But you were in like a George A Romero movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
I got to
What
kill
was that
somebody.
like?
My roommate in college was a huge Romero fan.
Yeah.
Like he got Fangoria magazine, and he was just
Yeah.
every comic book he had was related, except for he loved Daredevil, but every other comic book he had was
does
like
that?
horror related. I know. He was like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. They need extras for Day of the Dead, and they're shooting it just outside of Pittsburgh in this underground mine, this coal mine that we had to go shoot.
Okay, it is just like
Limestone
West
mine.
Virginia.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he said we're gonna go. So we had to drive just outside the city down to I think it was Indiana County, not far.
So you guys drove down to this abandoned mine.
Yeah, we went down to this abandoned mine. They paid us. They had a pad of $1 bills, literally like sticky pad. So I got really lucky because when they made me up,
Yeah.
I had a short sleeve shirt on.
Yeah.
A lot of people, my roommate, for example, had long sleeves. There we go. Okay, now I'm on the road. So we had long sleeves. So I had short sleeves right up to here. So I got full makeup all the way down my arms.
Okay.
So all of a sudden then, Tom Savini, who's doing the special effects, he was a Romero special effects guy, and Brian Nicotero from Walking Dead, who I didn't know at the time. So anyway, lines us up against the wall, makes us stick our arms straight out like this.
Yeah.
And he said, everybody stick their arms straight out. Okay, stick them. And he goes down and goes, you, and he picks me. He picked about 5 of us. And he said, come with me. We were like, what's going on? Oh my God, Savini's got us. It was wild, and I knew that much about it, that it was Savini. My roommate is as you would imagine. And then he takes me and he makes the 5 of us stick our arms out again. And he goes, let me see your arms. I had the longest arms and the bluest arms with the most makeup on. So he was like, okay, dude, you're my man. I have this $10,000 appliance, and there's a scene in Day of the Dead where the one soldier is trying to get away from the zombies in the line, and he flips on his back, and he's like this, and he's on these wooden pallets. So he goes like that, and they go, okay, cut. And we all are like this. And then they cut it. They remove the wooden part of the wooden pallet. The real actor sticks his head down into the pallets like this. And then they put the fake head on, tuck it into his collar and stuff. It's fake skin and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They put the fake head on, and it's like an appliance that goes and screams and everything. He's okay. You need to break right here. He said that's the soft spot in the skin. Break it, tear it, and then everybody else close in, and then we'll have the blood spurting out, we'll have the mouth screaming, and he's got remote control to control the face. So he was like, you blow it, that's a $10,000 head, which in the 80s was probably a really big deal.
Yeah.
It's a $10,000 appliance.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's $10,000 is still a big deal.
I guess not in movies though.
Yeah.
So he goes, it's a $10,000 head. If you blow it, we're taking your head off. We're gonna use it. I was like, okay. So I did it, and I told, when my wife and I, while we were just dating at the time, I was like, okay, we're going to the movie. We went to the movie, and I was actually in the theater, and I'm like, there I am, and I could see it. It was so cool.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was so cool. I didn't get any credits for it.
Well,
but it was fun. I got my $1 bag lunch, and I got to be in the movie.